Hey, this is Manny Colomb, and this is a continuation of my day-to-day journal, moving through my recovery period and transitioning from an inpatient rehabilitation center into just a daily normal life. So this is what I'm calling this is day 29 for anyone who hasn't seen these. And day 29 is in essence the first day out of rehab. Rehabs are 28-day programs that are very structured, and then day 29 is really your first day out. So this is my day 11 after my 28-day program. So day 11 was a Friday, and for true transparency, I'm actually on day 12, but I'm talking about day 11. It's kind of hard to do a journal about a day if you're going to do the full day until the next day after. So, day 11 was a great day. Day 11 continues my immersion into sort of my new life. Day 11 was filled with stuff from my new position in business development for a commercial lawn care company in the metro New Orleans area. Great challenge, great new job with a great friend, my friend Renee. And so it's a very robust business, and everybody's got grass, and in New Orleans we all know the grass grows. So he's got a great little niche that he's working in. He has fostered a great group of customers, portfolio per se, of some of the larger big box chains that we all know across the country. And so I'm really excited, and it's really good. I'm honored in a sense for Renee to trust me with doing his business development side for a company that he has parented through many years. I think Renee's been in this space for 6+ years. So, day 11 started with kind of going back to some old school times, right out of college, with cold calling a lot of property management companies. It's a continuation for day 10. So my goals were to kind of get a majority of the big property management companies spoken to, an introduction of myself and our services, collect some names and emails, and start doing a direct email campaign communicating with these prospective customers. Out of all the people I called, I only met one grumpy lady and one other person that was very honest and said, "Hey, I'm kind of out the email business right now, but let's talk about what you guys do." Which was great for somebody like me who spent 28 days not sharing a lot of things with people other than the folks that you're in rehab with. It's a bit frightening to have open discussions with people. You kind of feel like they know your backstory even though they don't. So I know that sounds weird, but I'm trying to get over that these people don't really know anything about me other than that I'm calling them up, and I'm trying to be a very polite and interesting person in a 2 to 3 minute phone call. Maybe that's the length of my attention span right now. So it's probably working extremely well for me. So, the morning was full of a lot of those sorts of phone calls, and then out in the field with Renee, hitting his locations and doing a lot of photographs of the work the guys did over the last week, and sending them up through an app. So I was learning a whole new skill set using apps to upload the work that had been completed. For folks that are, in this fragile time of new sobriety, or just getting out of inpatient, or wherever you may be, what I'm trying to do here is just kind of give you a forward-looking radar of what is real life outside of those sorts of facilities, or fresh into a sobriety, or coming off a relapse. Just the different things that I'm dealing with, which I'm hoping sheds light for some folks that are in the middle of this as well. It's a challenge. Yeah, it's a little difficult to get on this Android and talk to myself, because I'm looking at myself right now through this camera lens, and but man, it's a very honest, an honest glimpse inside of my life, because I'm putting this out there, and some folks like me, some folks hate me, some people, because of the life I've lived, probably think I'm just a bullshit artist or whatever it may be, because I spent a lot of time, in altered relationships based upon, be it alcohol or drugs or whatever. So there are some folks out there that just not going to buy what I'm saying, and that's okay, because there are days I don't buy what I'm saying, and that's okay. And there are days that you won't buy what you're saying, and that's okay. But at least I'm trying, and I'm hoping that this helps other people try. So today was a first real day, and again, I'm only 11 days out of inpatient, so we're moving at breakneck speed here. But I'm immersing myself now into this life, right? Immersing myself in new opportunities, immersing myself in a 12-step program, immersing myself in my 12 steps and my step 4 and step 5 real hard work that we do in 12-step programs. So a lot of folks will know what I'm discussing when I say step 4, step 5. Immersing myself out into a whole new industry where I was so comfortable in my last business space that I spent 30 plus years in, and really know that like the back of my hand, and it's very easy for me to do, which is probably not a good thing, and a trigger because it creates boredom. So it was a long day, a late night, between getting back after being out in the market, in the field for entire day. So my day was filled from 8 o'clock in the morning, well, really 5 o'clock in the morning, till 9 o'clock, last night, where I finally had an opportunity to eat, because I kept myself that busy all day. So, this is a video about immersion and immersing yourself in the reality of what your new life is. And that's what I'm doing. And it's exciting. And you know what? The fear of it is even more exciting, because I don't want to be comfortable anymore. I want to be uncomfortable, because I want to stay sober, and I know being uncomfortable is a way that works for me. When I get bored and get comfortable and I have, time on my hands, it's really not such a good thing. So this is, my day 11. I hope it helps. And, I hope people share, or subscribe to our YouTube channel, Reboot, because it helps us get this word out to other people who are sitting in this day 11 situation. So, if you could, please share us, tell a friend, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And that's all we're asking for. You don't need to buy into what we're saying. You don't need to watch them all, but there are other people out there that this will resonate and need to see this sort of a daily accountability and daily journal, and a daily immersion into your new life. You're either going to be in rehab, in prison, or in a grave if you don't embrace sobriety on whatever form and level and through whatever program that is comfortable for you. So, again, thank you for the time spent, the shares that we're getting, the good positive messages and phone calls that I'm receiving, and appreciating the bravery it takes for somebody to get out and just tell the truth. I'm not brave, but other people are brave, and by me helping someone else, I'm helping me. So there's part of me that is just constantly looking in the mirror about this, but keeping other people sober keeps me sober. And that's the great thing about this program, and my 12-step program. It's all about giving it away to keep it. So if you would like to reach out to me, please text me at 504-339-3102. And I'm happy to open up and discuss these things on a more personal level, and then also chat about the program we're doing, which is our goodbye letters, which we'll have more coming on that as well. So again, it's 504-339-3102. Please text me versus calling, because if I don't recognize a number, I'm probably not going to answer it. So thanks, and let's hope I'm sober on day 12.